In the summer of 1955, a vibrant 14-year-old boy named Emmett Till traveled from his home in Chicago to visit relatives in Money, Mississippi. He was a playful, outgoing kid, perhaps not fully aware of the stark racial lines that governed the Jim Crow South. Chicago was different. In Mississippi, unwritten rules, enforced by fear and violence, dictated every interaction between black and white citizens. Emmett, accustomed to the relative freedoms of the North, was about to encounter this brutal reality. On August 24, 1955, Emmett and his cousins went to Bryant's grocery and meat market. What happened inside would change the course of American history. Accounts varied, but it's believed Emmett whistled at or spoke inappropriately to Caroline Bryant, the white store owner's wife. 4 days later, in the dead of night, Caroline's husband, Roy Bryant, and his half-brother J.W. Millam abducted Emmett from his great-uncle's home. What followed was an act of unspeakable brutality. They beat him mercilessly, gouged out one of his eyes, shot him in the head, and then sank his body in the Tallahatchie River, weighted down with a cotton gin fan. 3 days later, Emmett's decomposed body was found. His mother, Mamie Till Mobley, made a courageous and agonizing decision. She insisted on an open-casket funeral in Chicago, wanting the world to see the grotesque reality of what racism had done to her son. Thousands attended, and photographs of Emmett's mutilated face were published in newspapers and magazines across the globe. Bryant and Millam were quickly arrested, despite overwhelming evidence, including eyewitness testimony. An all-white, all-male jury deliberated for just over an hour before acquitting them of murder. Months later, protected by double jeopardy, both men confessed to killing Emmett in a magazine interview. The injustice was palpable, the outrage profound. Emmett Till's murder and his mother's brave act of defiance became a catalyst, a rallying cry that fueled the nascent civil rights movement. His tragic story shone an undeniable light on the brutality of racial injustice in America, awakening a nation and inspiring a generation to fight for change.